This is Defending Hope on Expert. I'm playing green, green, blue, green, rather. And this is an absolutely terrible way to play, but it does actually get to the win. It uses Razorleaf, which is kind of an expensive card, so I'm probably going to fool around and find something that doesn't, and yet still gets to the victory point. I summon about 4 or 5 Wind Reavers and 2 Shaman. I've tried a completely tower-based defense, or mostly tower-based defense, and couldn't really find it working. So, some archers to soak up some damage, and then a shaman to keep them alive on each side is pretty much what the plan is to start with. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out too well for the Wind Reavers in the south, so they get replaced. As breeding grounds, mine's only level 1, so it's pretty easy to actually get this a little bit better. Extra 5% discount. So these, the Twilight equivalent of drones are pretty much what's causing substantial failure here. I don't really have the juice to go full hog on Wind Reavers everywhere. There's the Razorleaf at this point, and there's his buddy. I'm using expansion root nexuses, and I'm cheating, he says with air quotes, and using both the nature and frost ones so that they are harder to kill and that they regenerate health all by themselves. My thought here was also, and it never gets realized, to use them to expand the Razorleafs outside of range where anything charging them will be activating the towers, thus reducing their damage. I didn't realize the air unit there was pretty much going to make my Era 1 guys useless, so they all got wasted there on my way to try and save Rogan. So I've got Rogan at this point. I've got 3 Razorleafs. I think I lost 4 Razorleafs. I lost one of the early ones. A bunch of living towers to boost up their damage rate. And I keep trying to replace the towers just to give a bit of a speed bump for incoming things. Here I'm trying to build a defensive line for these guys, which never works out. This is the best I get. Well, it gets a little bit better, but pretty much that's all it is. And at this point, with these 2 Colossus jerks, I just crowd control them every so often. There's not enough time in the map for it to matter. Victory. Ugly, ugly, ugly.